my friends, take 10 to tone your abs with this quick core workout I have been loving since having baby Luca. This episode of Class FitSugar is presented by Fitbit. Hey my friends, I'm joined by this amazing group of mamas here. We've got Imelda over in the corner, Tammy right by my side, Brittany and Janelle over there. She's gonna be showing you some of the modifications. We are gonna turn on our Fitbits to track our heart rates and our calories. I'm wearing a Fitbit Versa Lite. So if you're wearing a Fitbit too, start your workout and let's get ready to feel the burn. All right, let's come on down to our backs. Let's have our feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart, arms out wide, and we're just gonna start with some lying trunk rotation. So we're gonna warm up the trunk and torso because we're gonna be using all those muscles for this workout. Take some deep breaths in, start to feel your body open up a little bit. You just want those knees to kind of domino side to side. Awesome. Breathe it out. Back and forth. Now, the next one we're gonna go into, we're just warming up, remember. We're gonna sit all the way up with our legs out straight. And this is our kind of American twist. We got an upright posture and we're gonna twist side to side, right? So we've just got the chest up high. We're getting a nice stretch through the bottom of the legs. You can feel your hamstrings really getting that stretch, right?
Yes.
Oh, good. And you're warming up all those muscles that have to support your torso, all the core muscles that you feel there. Do you guys feel the kind of tension in your tummy here?
Yes, it's happening.
Kind of a silent killer, you know? Good, back and forth. Now, we're gonna flip over so that we can really open up the spine. So we're going into a cat-dog stretch. Now this workout, you guys, is really geared to work a lot of isometric, core activity through that torso. So it's not a lot of stretching of the abs or anything like that, which is really good for new moms that are getting back into shape and they don't want to do a lot of those aggressive moves. These moves are going to be really great isometric strengthening moves for you. Breathe it out. Good. And the last one, I want you to sit back on your heels and just reach those arms forward. Place your forehead all the way on the floor and just stretch out the back. Reach over to the left or the right. Get a nice stretch through the lateral side of the body for a second here. And then go all the way over to the other side. And this workout, this warm-up can be done in the beginning and the end of the workout. So if you guys have time at the end, do this one again, because this is a good one you can do anytime. Beautiful. Are you ready to get it going?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start on our backs and we're going to go right into, I call it a knee hug bicycle. All right, so for this one, you're going to grab one knee. Those of you that are modifying, just keep your head and neck on the ground, and you're going to start to alternate, pulling one knee in towards the chest and then the other. So modification, keep your head down. If you can, pick your shoulder blades up and keep your shoulders off the ground for this. You're just alternating legs. Go at whatever pace you feel comfortable. The most important thing is to keep your low back pressed into the floor. So you really got to start to pull your belly button in, pull your spine towards the floor, and you can start to feel a good burn, yeah? Good. You ladies look beautiful. Nice job. Keep going. Good. Breathing it out. Now the next one that we're gonna do, we're gonna take our hands behind the head, and now we're not gonna hold on to that knee anymore, so it's a little bit more advanced. Remember, if you're modifying, then your head is down and you're kicking more up towards the sky, right? But if you're really advanced, you're kicking low to the floor, you're keeping your shoulder blades off the ground, and you're still keeping your back on the floor. So if you've gotta go a little higher towards the sky, that makes the weight a little less on your core. Okay, you're kicking up high or you're kicking down low. Whew, I am feeling burn. Oh my gosh, my abs are on fire. So you guys are looking good, doing a great job. Breathe it out. Good, last couple seconds here. Nice, and relax. Now, the butterfly boat. You're gonna have your legs in a butterfly position, feet together, and now what you're gonna do is support your neck. You're gonna lift your shoulder blades up off the floor, and we're gonna hold it for about a count of 5. So breathe here. Yes, good. Now lower the shoulders and lift the feet. So here, keep your low back pressed towards the floor, keep your abs engaged, and you're breathing still. You should be breathing to a count of 5. That's it. Yes, I hear the breath. Good. Good. Lower the feet and lift the shoulders. So here's where you really got to focus on keeping your low back flat. If you're trying not to jar your neck, good. Lower your shoulders and lift your feet. Remember, you want to keep your legs together and higher if it's hard for you to keep your low back on the ground. Good, and lower. Lift the shoulders, breathe, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Good, lift the feet. The lower you can stay to the floor, the harder it's gonna be. So keep breathing. Good, I hear Melda over there, breathing it out. Shh, shh. Good, now lower. Now we're gonna pick both up, shoulders and feet at the same time, and breathe. Shh, 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 shh. Try to keep that low back pulled to the floor. You're doing great. Keep breathing it out and relax. Awesome. All right, sitting up for me, we're gonna do a reach behind in a seated position. So in this seated position, you can have your heels down or you can lift them up, depending on how strong you feel. You're gonna reach behind you, tap the floor, and bring it together. So reaching back together. If you wanna pick the feet up, that's gonna add a little bit of that advancement to this. So do what you feel comfortable with. You don't want to be rocking side to side. You want to still be kind of in a good pace. Breathing it out. So much of this is isometric, right? We're just like holding positions with our core engaged. And this is something that we really got to focus on as mamas. Breathe it out. Good job, you guys. Exhale. Keep it up. Nice job. Good. And relax. Okay, no, round 2, on your backs, let's go. So we're gonna grab that knee in, bringing one knee in, extending the opposite leg. Beautiful. Breathing it out. I love that I'm surrounded by strong moms today. Yeah. We're making our health a priority and we're keeping accountable using our Fitbits and the Fitbit app. It really allows us to track our overall health from our menstrual cycle, which is totally unique to Fitbit, tracking our resting heart rate over time, and it also tracks the data on how we're sleeping, right? So that's awesome. Good, breathe it out, couple more times, couple more seconds, you guys got it. Good, and relax. Now we're going, no hands, you guys got this. Lift the shoulders, let's kick it out, back and forth. And I don't know about you mamas, but you know what? Our Fitbits helps us track our sleep too.
Or lack thereof.
Wow. Or lack thereof. That's right there, girl. Good, back and forth. You got it, guys. Breathe it out. Come on. Couple more seconds. If you get tired, just rest your head and keep kicking up towards the ceiling, keeping your low back flat. Like I just got so tired that I had to drop my head and shoulders and just kick differently so it lowered the intensity for me. Good, and relax. No shame, right? It's about showing up and getting it done. Yes. Let's go butterfly feet. Here we go. We got our feet together, all right? Support the neck. Let's lift the shoulder blades. Good, lower the shoulder blades, lift the feet. Still breathing. I hear them breathing. I love it. It's so good. Awesome job. Good, nice. And raise the shoulders. So you're just boating it up and back. Good. Keep the elbows wide if you can. Lower the shoulders. Lift the feet. Breathing it out. Just a couple rounds. I know it burns, but it's like quick and short and
good
sweet. That's it. Good. One more time through. You got it. Lifting the shoulders. Breathe. Try to keep the low back flat. Good. Lift those feet. You guys are looking awesome. And let's lower it. Both are up. Grand finale. Let's go. Good. Remember, you can bring the knees closer into the chest more. The lower they are towards the floor, the harder it's going to be. So if you got to pick the feet up a little bit, it's okay. There's no shame. Breathe it out.
That hurts so good.
Good job. And relax. All right, let's sit up for the last reach behind here. All right, so we've got our hands in the front. We're gonna open and rotate. That's it. Breathe it out. You know, after having a baby, it's so important to prioritize your health, right? Yes. We tend to neglect ourselves, but I love how the Fitbit VersaLite, it keeps me on track. It sends me reminders to stay active, which is so great. And it allows me to track my sleeping patterns, which I think is so important for us to see how much we're getting, how much we're not getting, like Janelle mentioned, right? so good. Breathe it out. Nice job. Couple more seconds. You guys are looking great. Last couple. Lean it back. Oh, I forgot to pick my feet up. If you need that last bit of challenge, pick your feet up. That was that extra advanced part of this move, which makes it 100 times harder. Good. Last couple seconds. And relax, you guys. I hope you felt that burn. Come over onto your bellies with me really quick. And I just want to do a little cobra stretch here. So we just want to open up the front of the belly. Okay. I love adding this nice core workout after any cardio, right? Yeah. Just like that 30-minute cardio workout we did last week. You guys got to check that one out. Personally, I like to just pretty much walk after I had Lisa. That's only cardio I really wanted to do, but I love tracking my steps with my Fitbit, but also finding ways to increase my heart rate. Like I do little hill sprints or a set of squat jumps just to get my heart rate up. So you can kind of do both, right? Find your way, but you'll get better each time you go in. Good, and then sit back all the way on the heels, reach the arms forward. Reach over to the side, get that nice little lateral stretch. The cool down is so important, you guys. Just really let your body recuperate, regenerate, get some oxygen flowing. And it's okay to do those lighter workouts when you're feeling a little groggy. Let's go the other side, or when you just need a little bit of a break. So always listening to your body, giving yourself that time and making sure that you can kind of accept the lighter days, kind of like this 10-minute core workout, you know? If that's all you did, that's just great. Good, come on up from that. Woo! What do you got, Brittany, for heart rate and calories?
All right, so I am at 66 heart rate and 48 calories.
Nice. Janelle, what do you got?
I'm at 74 for heart rate and 51 for calories.
Beautiful.
I am at 80 for heart rate and 58 for calories.
Nice.
I got 83 and 53.
53. I got, you guys, my heart rate is all the way up to 100 right now, and I'm at 75 calories. Feeling awesome. Let me know what your heart rate and calories were for this workout. See you next time.